Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of 5-Minute Ventures by Holloway Ventures. I'm Randy Cullors, your host. Please like and subscribe and follow so you will have these lessons available. Today at Imagination Station, we are going to learn how to create a rainbow. We'll show you how a rainbow is made. We're going to create those things and color them. As usual at the station, you're going to need a piece of paper and you're going to need a pencil. Notice how my paper is horizontal this time, not vertical like this. So make sure your paper is horizontal too. You're also going to need primary and secondary colors. You can use crayons, color pencils, or markers. I'm going to use markers. I have my red, yellow, and blue, and I have my purple, green, and orange that I need to create my rainbow. First thing we're going to do is I want you to point to the center and put a dot like right there like we always do. Next, in between the dot and the bottom of the paper, right in the middle, I want you to point there, and you're going to put a dot there too. Then you're going to draw a line across. What we usually do is use a book or a ruler to do this, but today I want you to do it by yourself so you can practice on how to draw a straight line. Next, you're going to put a house above that dot using a square and a triangle. You can make a door. You can do an apartment if you want. You can have a windows, anything you want. And I'm actually going to draw a picture of myself standing outside of the house. I'm going to draw my mom standing out here too. You can do the same thing. Now this separates the ground from the sky. This is the ground, that's the sky. And up in the sky, I want to draw a sun, a circle with some sun rays, because that's how you make a rainbow. The sun goes through a cloud of rain. So next, I'm going to draw a cloud here. And then I'm going to draw some raindrops falling down. The sun rays go through the raindrops and it creates a rainbow. Next thing I want you to do is you're going to draw a bow right over here. So I want you to do a curvy line that goes from one side of the house and through that dot to the other side. You're going to need two lines. So I'm going to draw this one. And I notice how I'm leaving space in between there for my third line so that I can color it in. 4 lines. 5 lines, I'm still using space, 6 lines, and 7 lines. If I get too high on my paper, like way up here, I can also go inside and draw my 7th line here. I don't want to go through my people though, so I'm going to put it up high. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces for your rainbow. Next, I'm going to take my red because red starts my rainbow. So I'm going to trace this line and go all the way around. And notice I'm turning my paper to make sure I stay on the line. I'm going to go all the way across, and then I'm going to trace this line too to make sure that I have my red color. Then I'm going to color this in. I'm using the broad side of my marker to color, because if I use the tip, see, it's going to take a long time for me to color it that way. Instead, I want to use the broad side of my marker to make sure that I'm coloring it correctly. After my red, I put the top back on, and my next color is orange for my rainbow. So I'm going to trace that orange line, turn my paper so I can see, and I'm going to trace that, color that in too. I don't have to do the top because the red is already there. I'm going to color my second line orange. My third line is going to be yellow. Now, sometimes when we've been using our yellow marker, it tends to get some colors on it, so it may be dirty. So what you're going to do is you can take an extra sheet of paper and kind of clean that off. See that green that's on there? We don't want that green, so we want to clean off our marker so that we'll have it completely yellow. See how it's turning back yellow right there? Look at that. So now I can take my yellow marker, I can trace this line, and then I can color this in. And I have it all yellow the way I like it. I'm turning my paper as I'm coloring. It's funny how my yellow marker has some green on it because our next color is green. Yellow and blue makes green. So if yellow and blue makes green, what do you think the color is going to be after this green? Because yellow and blue makes green. Notice how I'm turning my paper as I color. That's right. Blue is going to be my next color. So I'm going to put my top on here. I'm going to get to my blue, and I'm going to trace this one and color it in too. I'm still using the side of the marker because it makes it go quicker. And then lastly, I have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and my last color would be purple. That's right, purple, 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 purple. I'm going to draw my line, and then I'm going to color this in. And look at how my rainbow looks. I'm now going to add a bunch of details to my picture because I want to make sure that I know that it looks beautiful and how I made it. First, I'm going to add the yellow to my sky, to my sun, because yellow goes through the blue rain of the drops. And it makes my rainbow. I also can take a pencil now and I can add more details. I can do a flower down here if I want to. Flower on this side. And notice, watch this. Remember when we did our perspective picture? I can make a triangle down here at the bottom. And then I can put a dashed line up the center like this. And it gives me 3D perspective. I can make a big flower right here. And a small flower closer to me, which gives me the illusion that it's 3D perspective. Now I can color the rest of my picture, and so can you. Color your picture and have a great day. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. Take care.